Oh, he's yawning. Good. These are things that I really want to wait for, because this is what I've been working on this week, because he seems to have held some tension, and I'm glad he didn't yawn before I got on him yesterday. He yawned after about 15 minutes in the ride. So let's just... Okay, he's yawning again. That's good. He's been taught to side up on the mountain block, but it's a little bit of a pain because he's like treading on my bucket and then goes to walk off again, which I don't like. So, because I don't want them tripping. No, I don't want you closer. I just want you to stand where I put you, you plonk. He's trying to help me, but he's actually not being helpful. So here we go. And then I'm up, and he just sort of walks off. So if he does that, because he is busy with his feet, I'm just going to, one rein at a time, bend him. And what I'm looking for is that ear, because that's his attention. It might not look very pretty with my hands up here, but it doesn't matter, because what I'm concentrating on is every time he's looking over there, because there's something going on with the dogs, that's he looked at me then, checked in on me, good, is I want to be able to, there, as soon as my hand reaches down, see how he's the connection, I don't even have to touch the bit, the ear is already coming, good. So I'm going to take this opportunity for when he just wants to move forward. I won't make him stop at this point, because we could get into a fight, and I don't want to get into a fight this early on in the game. Because if he is holding any tension, then if we started having a scrap, it just wouldn't end well. And I want him to be a thinking horse and helpful horse, good, and just a little bit wait for me and stuff. So this is nice. He's stopped now. I asked him to stop. He stopped. Good boy. I like that he's still, when I talk and stuff, his attention is up, because he's fixating at something over there at the moment, which I don't mind him being aware as long as I can draw his attention back. So yesterday we did do a video, but the microphone stopped working. What I really don't like about him, well, not him, not his fault, is his back up. So let's just have a little look at that. Well, so when I want him to back up, I'm just going to take a feel of that bit. So this is what I started working on yesterday, a bit of a nose dip on him. So I don't know why he's moving his front feet. So there's the backup cue on him. So let him have a little feel. It's a bit early to do this, but I just wanted to show the things he's not very good at. So we were working on the nose dip. Good. But I want him to come into frame. I don't want him backing up with his nose stuck in the air, basically. So there. So, but because I've started to put that on him, he needs to understand it, but I don't like him going forward into the bridle like that. He needs to understand that when I put pressure on the bridle, it means transfer your weight, which is then essentially the backup we're doing from standstill. He needs to understand this if he ever wants to work in any collection, but that is what I don't like. I put a bit of pressure on the bit and he pushes into my hands. So this is what I need to fix. I'll widen them, I'll sit back a little bit. So he gave me a little bit of a nose dip and a leg. So I'm going to reward him for that. There's a nose dip, good. I just want him backing up in the proper position to back up, because at the moment he's there. So he needs to understand his attention is over by. Bueno, that's fine. There's an ear back to me, good boy. So I had a better frame there to work in the backup and the feet. But he is pretty quick, so he's going to, there, pick this stuff up fast. That's why I wanted to film it before it all starts coming together. And again, him biting my tack and stuff. Well, it's not my tack, it's his owner's. So we're going to go back into the bending. And because he's a busy boy, we're not going to do a drill him. We're going to change things up. Another thing I'm not really happy about is that he follows the nose of the rein, but again, he just tips his nose out too much for me. Which I don't mind. If I'm asking him to self-carriage himself, he can hold himself exactly how he wants. So if I'm going to ride him like this, he can hold himself how he wants to hold himself. But when I pick up on the rein, I expect a little bit of that. Perfect. This is again what we were working on yesterday. And because he's such a nice boy and a clever boy, he's going to pick it up really fast. So again, when I pick this inside rein up, I want him to give me a bit of bend like that, but I just like a little bit of nose, but that is better than him sticking his nose out. So let's change direction. At the moment, this is lovely, that's lovely, that's what I want. So he just sticks it up a little bit there, that's what I want. So if you notice, my timing is crucial on this, but he's got to be thinking and working with us. That's better, that's nice, good. He's really feeling soft in my hand now, he's not resisting, that's beautiful. Waiting for him to get soft in that bridle. There, beautiful. So I'm going to reward him with a release of the pressure of the rein every time he gives me something I want. But at the moment, we're just working one rein at a time. And I'm just slightly using my inside leg here a little bit. So I'm just waiting for him just to give a little bit more. There, good. But I like that he started to follow the feel of that rein because he wasn't doing it before. He's coming into middle school now, if you like. He is a baby, he's only 5, but we're going to start working on middle school stuff because he's graduated from first school now. So again, I'm waiting for him, he's looking, his attention is over there in the woods, there he comes. Now where's that face, mate? Where's that face? Good. Now push him a bit more into that bridle. And this is where I could just start using, the next couple of days I'll start using the outside rein, but, well, all I want him to understand is follow the nose if I want the direction. Also separate the follow of the nose and direction to a bend, like this, perfect. But I don't want him coming, he's got to follow the feel of that rein. The feel of the rein stops at 90 degrees for me, which is there. There we go, perfect. So if I want to stop his head at any time, I'll release the pressure. It's not a trick that he just comes to my boot and bites my boot, which he was doing at the beginning. Good boy, thank you. So again, let's try this side. There, he's good, much better. He went to bite the boot, I didn't say that. Good, that's better, good boy. So he's licking his lips there, good man. He's not allowed to play with me in the saddle. He's got to be concentrating on what I'm asking him to do. So following the nose for direction, he's pretty good at, but I just like him to just give him that chin so he's not arching his back and his head sticking in the air. I want to separate the bend, which he is starting to do, perfect, and he's following the feel of that rein, which is lovely. Perfect. And I want to work on his back up. So these are some of the things. Good boy, no, resist yourself for biting my latigo. So if I'm going to lift him up, so I haven't even got contact here, his ears are on me, I've closed my fingers there, what's he going to do? So if I'm going to move with him, I'm not pulling him, I'm holding him. What does this mean? I've leant back a little bit, I put a good, beautiful, good boy. Right, now we want the feet to come with that. Good. Even a foot. At this stage, we're rewarding the slightest try. But this is why, because he's busy and he's standing still now. Yesterday he wouldn't stand still. And these are signs for me that if he wouldn't stand still, he's not happy. He's worried about what's going to go on. Is he going to go and leave now? Or is he just readjusting? He's going to leave. But again, so give me a perfect opportunity to work back on his back up. Why are we working on the back up? Because we need him to start transferring his weight onto his back end. What does that mean, mate? Don't fight it. But that's his resisting. When he throws his head in the air, he's resisting. I want him nice and soft. When I come to pick him up and I ask him, I want that. And then if I keep it on, I want a foot. So he's searching in between his pressure areas. There's a foot, he gets released. So I want him in a bit of a better frame before there's a foot. There we go, that's much better than yesterday. But I might widen my frame because I want him there. Good boy. I don't want him to be arching his back with his head in the air when we're backing him up. But we're training now. Good boy. Now, so already he's getting a little bit bored, so let's go and move his feet. Let's get him back on this circle going. Get him nice and supple. I don't mind that he moves his feet. He's got total freedom. I trust him enough. He's not going to run off or nothing. He gets total freedom. And that's when I can start working on my body, because he has got some body work on there, but it's just his bridle work I'm not happy with. So that's my body going, good. He's got to follow my distribution of weight. So if I want to go to the right here, I'm just going to open my right leg. There we go. He's got to follow my seat. I'm going to put my weight in my right seat bone. There we go. I'm going to put my weight in my left seat bone. There we go. So he's very, very sensitive. So as soon as we get some of these, tidy up the bridal work, everything's going to look so much better. And he'll feel better because he's using his body more. And then maybe another week or two, we're going to start working on a bit of lateral stuff and moving the rib cage. Remember, we've only got to we need to do one thing at a time. We don't want to put loads of pressure on him with new cues and new things that will totally destroy his confidence. At this point, we need to build his confidence. So we need to reward the slightest try, but also work on the things that he's already good at. Like, he's got a nice mindset, he knows how to follow the body. So I'm going to work on those things as well, so that it builds his confidence and he feels good about working in here. Otherwise, if I keep putting loads of pressure on him and asking him hard things in here, he's not going to work in here, because I'm asking him questions that he doesn't know the answer to. So I'm always going to start with the bending and then work everything up. And every day I'm going to add a new thing while working on he's just dipping that chin. I don't want him to overbend. I want him to be soft in that bridle, not bracing against me like this. Okay, so if he's bracing against the bridle, this is very important. He's going to have tension all over him, as well as putting the U shape in his back if he's like this.